everyone, David here from the StarCraft 2 Garden site, bringing you a quick video on the 4 units available to the Terrans in StarCraft 2. So these rather harder units here. As you can see, they've got quite a bit of health per unit, 400, and yeah, their weapons aren't too shabby either. So they're anti-ground cannons. There's 2 of them, and they do pretty decent amount of damage each, and yeah, the 4 can also launch anti-air missiles which do a bit of splash damage, so pretty useful against things like mutalisks. So built at the factory with an attached tech lab, they get 250mm cannons upgrade, which allows them to use that ability. They also need an armory to be constructed before they can actually be produced out of the factory. So the 250mm cannons is something you won't be seeing too often, given that all you need to do is basically get just level 1 level 1 vehicle weapons upgrade, just to basically to do more damage with their default cannons than by using that ability, and yeah, they don't have any setup time, of course, with their default cannons. So yeah, they're not too shabby against all 3 races. Against the Zerg, yeah, they're pretty useful against the Mutalisks, and yeah, just useful for tanking damage in general. You have to make sure they don't get swarmed by Zerglings, and even against Mutalisks, you usually want them to be acting more of a support unit than acting purely as the sole anti-air units for your army. Because yeah, the Zerg player, well, they'll usually do, not in this case, that's against the PC, but yeah, what they usually do is they'll group up their Mutalisks, and they'll fly them over the 4, and yeah, they'll actually be able to space out the Mutalisks in that way, and they take less splash damage. But yeah, 4's still not too bad in providing a bit of a supporting fire. Against the Protoss, they're pretty nice as well, at least until later in the game, when they start getting high Templar and such out, and Immortals, they can tear through 4s. The 4's 250mm strike cannons, you can take out 1 Immortal with 1 salvo of them, because yeah, it's also a spell, it ignores its shields and all that, but the problem is though, it tires up the 4, and yeah, of course, Immortals, because they're much smaller, they'll usually form a much better concave around the around the 4s than what the 4s can do. But yeah, the 4s can function pretty well as support units still, and yeah, you can even get them to be carried by medevac around, so use them as a 4-ship, as it were, to harass your enemy that way. And yeah, against the Terrans, they're pretty good for taking damage from enemy tanks, especially when they're deployed in siege mode, because yeah, given how big these units are, they effectively negate the splash damage done by the siege tank. And yeah, against otherwise against ground units in general of all 3 races, yeah, they're pretty decent for support, as long as you try to keep focusing them on the heavier units, so yeah, you don't waste their fire on lighter units. So you have to watch out for swarms of smaller units like Stalkers, Zerglings, Marauders, that sort of stuff, or even Marines. Actually, will be able to, a whole bunch of Marines will be able to take out 4s relative ease. So I'll just show you the 250mm strike cannons on my own command center here. So yeah, as you can see, not too shabby, but yeah, as I said before, they do more damage overall if you actually just get that level 1 vehicle weapons upgrade. But yeah, as you can see, this is not too shabby for, at least because they can also stun their targets, unless you're aiming against Ultralisks. So yeah, abilities can be used in certain circumstances, but yeah, normally you won't be using it. So there you have it. Check out the StarCraft 2 guidance site for more information. I think I probably should just use them against the enemy base, but anyway, check out StarCraft 2 guidance site for more information about the 4 and other Terran units. And until next time, this has been David Vidge signing off.